what the hell happened to Topgolf? Because just 2 years ago, the company was on track to become even bigger than actual golf. But since then, it's had one of the worst declines in all of sports. However, the reason why is actually a lot more simple than they want you to think. See, Topgolf was actually started in the UK in 2000 by twin brothers who were tired of the same old driving range experience. And even though they didn't expand into the US until 2005, the concept quickly caught on here in America after Callaway made their first of 3 investments into the company in 2006. In fact, by the time Callaway announced their $2.6 billion merger with Topgolf in 2020, the company already had 63 venues worldwide, with most of them here in the US. Now, the rationale for a legacy brand like Callaway investing into a driving range concept like Topgolf seemed obvious at the time. It gave them the opportunity to reach more new golfers who they could eventually sell their products to. Topgolf Callaway CEO even called the newly acquired company the best thing to happen to golf since Tiger Woods, saying it's going to be the largest source of new golfers for the entire industry. A statement which was backed up by a 2022 study which estimated that of the 41 million Americans that played golf that year, 15.5 million of them played exclusively at off-course places like Topgolf. So if the company had such great momentum just a few years ago, then what happened? Well, to answer that question, all we have to do is look at this chart, which shows us the 5 straight quarters of decreased same venue sales. This basically means that once Topgolf expands into a city, it struggles to bring people back for a second or third visit. And the reason for that is actually pretty straightforward, because according to a study conducted earlier this year, even though the brand is perceived positively by customers for fun and atmosphere, it's seen sharp decreases in perceptions of value and price. And honestly, that's not wrong, because even though Callaway will blame inflation and rising interest rates as the reason they had to sell Topgolf at a valuation of less than half of what they bought it for just 5 years ago, the truth is spending an average of $36 per person to go to a glorified driving range just isn't sustainable. For more sports business stories like these, make sure to follow.